Hi everybody, this is Jan Wall, and we are going to talk about what to watch during COVID, what to read, what to enjoy, because showbiz will help lift us up. Okay, and that's what we're doing. So let's start with something totally fun. Did you know what the most the profitable British film ever made is? Well, it's Notting Hill, and it's available to you on DVD. Now, let's say, yes, you've seen Notting Hill. See it again. It's fun, and here's what is especially good about it. It has a wonderful ending. It makes you feel good. It uplifts you. Plus, it's got great acting, a good story, fine characters, and laugh out louds. So let's go for Notting Hill, okay? That's something for you to get, very easy to find. That's what's so great about the internet, whether it's YouTube, whether it's, anything else, Netflix, you can find amazing things. Right now, I just watched the trial of the Chicago 7 on Netflix. It was amazing. I even remember some of that, and boy, did they get it right. Where do you see Sacha Baron Cohen in this one? It is the trial of the Chicago 7. It's on Netflix, and it is terrific. Netflix is the place to go. Now, let's say you're sitting alone, and you want to just have a good time. Well, what good is sitting alone when you can go to the cabaret? Here it is, a chance to see Liza Minnelli, hear the songs again, get off your butt and dance around the living room to this wonderful music. And of course, the great Bob Fosse, choreography and directing. This is terrific. It reminds us that musicals do not have to just be frothy, though there's nothing wrong with frothy, but musicals can make you understand a time, a period. In this case, it was the Nazis coming into Berlin. It's just terrific, and it's certainly one to see. And speaking of divas like Liza, what about brand new, all put together? I ordered it from Amazon, and I'm going to have a blast with the best of Cher. Now, this is a chance to see Cher in every part of her life. There's about 6 discs in here. Comes from Time Life. You can order it easily on Amazon. It's about $27. And I'm telling you, I'm so glad I got it, because it's got the early Sonny and Cher shows. The costumes, really amazing. Plus Bob Mackey's incredible style. And of course, Cher and her talent, her underrated talent, really. So fun. And a chance to see all these old stars, come on and be guests with Cher. So from Ethel Merman to Betty White to Elton John. It's a blast. This is called The Best of Cher. Now let's go to classic Hollywood, a place I love visiting. Okay, Sugar Puss O'Shea. That was her character. This is Barbara Stanwyck. This is a movie with Gary Cooper called Ball of Fire. And you can easily get this on YouTube, on any way. I mean, there's so many ways to get this. Ball of Fire is a Howard Hawks comedy from the 40s, and is so funny. It's about a guy, shy, gangly, handsome, hunky Gary Cooper, who's writing a book on slang. And of course, along comes burlesque queen, Sugar Puss O'Shea, played by Barbara Stanwyck. Great jazz score, and it's just a blast. This is called Ball of Fire, okay? Now, I like to read, okay, but I only read about Hollywood history, about, scandals. Let's look at some scandals. I do a whole speech on Hollywood scandals. I adore them. This is the Bible for those of us who love Hollywood scandals. It's Hollywood Babylon by Kenneth Anger. This is the history of Hollywood scandals from the 20s, mostly the 20s and 30s, but it'll get you in the mood to find out more. You won't believe the things that Hollywood did. It makes today's Hollywood look tame, look like Disney. This is really fun. It's still available if you go to Amazon, Hollywood Babylon, Kenneth Anger. Now, if you're more of a serious bibliophile when it comes to Hollywood history, this is brand new. It's called The Brothers Mankiewicz. This is about Herman and Joseph Mankiewicz. Right now, there is going to be, in about a month, there's going to be a movie I can't wait to see, a series called Mank, M-A-N-K. It's about Herman Mankiewicz, who co-wrote Citizen Kane with Orson Welles. It's going to be on Netflix. This is a chance to get smart about it ahead of time. Hope, heartbreak, and Hollywood classics. So the Brothers Mankiewicz. Oh yeah, this guy, Joseph, he only did All About Eve. So check it out, guys. This is great. So, how many times have you met somebody who's totally handsome and sexy and wonderful, but inside they're a seething mess? That would be the wonderful, captivating picture of Dorian Gray. This is available. You can get it. You can get it on, once again, YouTube to the rescue. Go to YouTube, go to the picture of Dorian Gray. It's the Oscar Wilde novel that's been made into a beautiful film in the 50s. Very hot, very exciting. And if, like me, you love the LGBTQ community, a lot of people don't know about this film, believe it or not, but it's based on a true story. It's called Pride. You can get this one all over the internet. Pride. This was made about 10 years ago. And it's the true story of what happened when a group of gays and lesbians got together and tried to help some Welsh miners who were on strike. Of course, they were surprised to have all of a sudden all these gay people, but hey, it was help, and it was working class people together. It's called Pride. This is something new to see that you've never heard of. That's a great thing to do during this COVID mess, is see things you've never even heard of or known. Just check them out. A couple more. Gypsy here. Of course, I want you to just see a great musical. Always see a great musical. One of my favorite movies of the past few years is The King's Speech. Very important. We have a new president-elect who had a problem with stuttering. Well, here comes another man who had a problem with stuttering. It happened to be the King of England. Wonderful film, one of the greatest films of the last few years, The King's Speech. Again, that idea, the happy ending. And speaking of happy beginnings, this is brand new. This just came out. It's the best of season 1 through 5 of the original Saturday Night Live. So here you get the early Saturday Night Lives. It's all together like the Cher one was. You can get it from Time Life. Just go into YouTube or go into Google and say, give me Saturday Night Live, the early years. And it is so much fun. From from Aykroyd to Rosanna to all those great fun people. So that's just a few ideas, and every week it'll be different, so come on back. I'm Jan Wall.